Good morning. So these people out here are giving free boxes of food and I'm in line to get some. I don't know what they're offering, but it's free. I saw them advertising on Facebook, so I decided to come over. It's like 10 minutes from my house. Look at all these volunteers. That's so awesome. Y'all wouldn't believe how much food they gave us. So we got 2 packages of red apples, a pound of potatoes, 3 large onions. Oh, sorry about my finger. This is frozen orange juice, shredded cheese, frozen potato wedges, 3 packages of sliced ham, 2 huge packages of chicken legs, 2 packages of cooked pork patties, sausage patties. These are frozen. I think they are scrambled eggs, carrot, celery, 2 packages of green apples, 2 packages of oranges, a head of lettuce, a bag of our favorite kind of bread, pork garlic bread, and a huge bag of cooked chicken patties. We don't need groceries for a while. Oh, look how pretty it is. It fits just right. And when my table gets here, it'll fit right there.
For now.
You're right. Thank you guys. There it is. So I made a pie crust. I'm gonna make apple pie with all the apples that I got from that place. And I'm not confident in my pie crust making skills. I haven't made one before, but I found this lady online, and I'll link her video in the description. She's so cute. She's a nana, and she was showing her young adult grandchildren how to bake. And so I'm going to use the same recipe as her, and because I remember it already, because it's really simple, I will show you guys how I did it. This is the bottom pie crust. I'm gonna bake it at 450. When it's ready, I'll bake it for like 10 minutes to get ready. But here we go. Oh, I guess I need that. Alright, I wonder, let me find somewhere I can set my phone so you guys can watch me. Okay, we're gonna see how that works. Unfortunately, you don't get to see my face because I don't know how to move my phone. Alright, so for our pie crust, we're gonna start with 1 cup of flour. And don't pack it in there, just scoop it and then scrape the top. Put it in our bowl. We'll do 1 cup and 2 tablespoons. Again, don't pack it, just scoop it and wipe the top off. And then we're gonna put half a teaspoon of salt. And then we're gonna put a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I have canola oil here. You might wanna give that a little stir. There we go. When you pour it in, the thing about that I learned today, I'm teaching you guys everything I learned today, so don't think I'm an expert because I'm not. When you stir, when you're making pie crust doesn't like to be handled. So when you stir it, don't over stir it. There we go. See how there's still some flour in there? That's perfectly okay. 2 tablespoons of ice water. 1, 2. And again, don't overwork it. It looks like a lot of water, but once you stir it, that flour that you put in there is going to soak it up. Stir, stir. Not too much. Maybe, I don't know, 10 stirs. So now it, again, looks like that. So there's our dough. And the first one that you saw in that pan over there is not round. I don't know if I can make a round crust, but I'm gonna try. Okay, it doesn't like to be handled, so there it is. Hope you can see that okay. Now, I'm gonna get my other parchment paper and put it on top, and I'm gonna roll it. Let me rinse my hands off. All right, here goes. No promises on what it'll look like when it's done. Just gonna roll it out, turn it. This rolling pin belonged to Matt's aunt. She was very nice to give it to us. And you want your dough to be bigger than your pan. And because I don't have a pie pan right now, I'm using my iron skillet. It's so versatile, my iron skillet. It's great. I've baked brownies in it, I've baked a cake in it. Now we're making pie in it, which is usually what I do when I don't have a pie pan. This looks a lot better than my first one, so that means I'm learning. I don't really know how much to roll it. I guess just until it's flat. For all the expert bakers out there, you can tell me what I'm doing wrong or give me tips on how to do it better. But for now, this is my first pie crust ever, so hopefully it's good. There we go. I'm going to take off the top. Not need that anymore. Now I can pick y'all up. There's my pie crust. Like I said, it's not round, but we'll make it work. I'm still waiting for that to get preheated. I'm gonna cook this for about 10 minutes, and when it's nice and brown, I'll put the filling in, which we can start working on next. Oh, by the way, I'm probably gonna slip this in the fridge while I wait. Okay, I'm gonna use all these green apples. I will peel them and slice them up. So the way that I mix my apple filling is by pouring all the apples in this cup. Because one, it's going to work really well because I don't have a big bowl. Everything that I have in the way of spices is still on its way here, hopefully. Alright. So to this, well actually, let me get a bowl. There we go, that's blue. To this, I will add half a cup of sugar. So I'm out of sugar. There's none in the house whatsoever. So that's okay. We can still work with this. I need 3/4 cup of brown sugar, which I have. 1/3. There's 1/4. I'll just do three of those. Don't worry, I do have more brown sugar. Oh, by the way, if you want to keep your brown sugar from going hard, put a marshmallow in it. 1. I'm making a mess. Like I said the other day, I'm a messy baker. and I can push it down. 2. 3. Alright, we got 3/4 cup of brown sugar in there. We're going to do 1/4 a cup of flour. Alright. Don't pack it, just put that in there. And then 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Matt can tell you I love cinnamon, so I might put a little bit extra. Here's a teaspoon. Oh, y'all didn't see that, okay? I'll put like 1 1/2 in there. And then I'll just stir it up. Then we're gonna pour it in the bag and shake it. And pour the whole bowl. Zip it. I leave the air in there, give me some space to work with. And just shake it up. There we go. Now we're gonna pour it in the pan. Here we are at the stove. I know my pie crust looks a little sad, but that's okay. No one's gonna see it, except for us. All that matters is how good it tastes. Mmm. Doesn't that look awesome? So I don't know why this is, but almost every pie recipe I've ran across says to put pads of butter on the top of the apples. So that's what we're gonna do. Who doesn't love butter? Here's our butter. This is about a 1/4 stick, so it might look like a lot in the camera, but we'll just put a few dabs on there. Then we'll see how our top crust goes on. No promises it'll go on pretty. Let's cut that one in half, put 1 over here. 1 there, and 1 there. Alright, so I have our crust that we put in the fridge. It seems like a long time ago. I'm just going to flip it on top and hope this peels away nicely. So far so good. It might not be perfect, but that's okay. Like I said, it's my first time making a pie. Crust from scratch, so it'll be fine. Alright. Okay. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's patched. So we'll just make that work. I can't believe we don't have any sugar in the house. Just brown sugar, which would probably taste just as good. But I'll just do cinnamon. I hope this turns out lightly. Okay, that's probably good. Alright, I have the oven at 350. I will put it in for about 50 minutes. Out here catching the sunset. How pretty is that? It's like the sky's on fire.
Nice hit.
Time! One across, shoot out. Hey. Yes, sir. Oh, you got it. That was nice.
Hey,
Hi.
how was your night?
That's good.
How was your pie?
It was alright.
It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time trying to make crust. It came out very thin and flaky. I liked it.
It's not pie crust.
I tried.
You did try. I appreciate you trying.
Thank you. So we went for a walk tonight, and you guys will see a little bit of the sunset. And then we ran into a softball game. And
it was interesting because we watched about 20 minutes of it. And we thought that the one team was way behind, like 2-10 or something like that when we got there. Or no, it was 1-10 when we got there. The higher pointed team was up to 16 home runs, I think, at the time. I don't know how baseball works, but it was 2-16, and then out of nowhere, the losing team just hits it out of the park and wins the game.
Yep, it was incredible.
It was pretty fun to watch. But that was probably the highlight of the night, was getting to see some softball.
Yeah, at random. So that was fun. It was spontaneous.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a walk in. Walked about 1.5 miles between the softball field and our house, essentially. So hopefully tomorrow we might get some more walking in. Maybe. I go to plasma tomorrow, so we'll see what time I get out.
I go to my orientation for my job, so that's exciting.
But dinner was good tonight. Got some food set up for tomorrow. This week has been crazy. Busy training, but also has been crazy. Like, I don't know what the word is. It's just been a blessing this week. We've dealt with a lot of crazy stuff this week. Just dealing with, moving stuff, but we also been blessed with so much generosity this week by people we don't know, people we kind of know, and everyone in between getting some cool stuff for our house and getting the food that we got today. It's just been every little bit helps.
It's been incredible.
Every little bit helps.
It kind of evened out.
Yeah, at least we know that we have a place to live and we have food in our stomachs.
Woohoo!
But to everyone that's contributed, to people that see this and don't know, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You want to say goodnight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.